I spent the last 3 days running the same 2 stages over 360 times, which makes this video my biggest one yet. I have recorded and analyzed every run and collected data on resonance level 0, 5 and 9, with different psycubes and different target types, single target and multi-target, to find out how important is resonance actually. And today I will tell you why using Quickload can actually increase your damage. As always, before we get into the video, a short disclaimer, and this time, this one is really important. This video shall not diminish the work of any other creator on this topic, nor attack any other creator or discredit any information on Discord servers given. This video is solely based on the data I found from over 360 runs of testing and is valid for this character in combination with the given psycubes and resonance in a solo environment only. Different characters, enemies, stage effects and team composition can and will change this data. This data is meant for DPS comparisons only. The official Reverse 1999 Discord server has this resonance cheat pinned, and I was very interested in how good this recommendation actually is. I mean, after all, the server has nearly 200,000 members as of writing the script, and that means a lot of people may blindly follow it. On top of that, there are many videos around which discourage you from using the Quickload, which under certain circumstances may or may not be true, but today I am here to prove you otherwise. Since I wanted to get data for most relevant resonance levels, I got my hands on Centurion, got her up to Insight 2 level 50, and since my videos can never be without Lilia, chose Stage 315 hard mode to test against. Okay, just kidding. The reason why I chose 315 is because that stage lets you start the battle with 5 Moxie. This is necessary because Brave New World's amplification effect requires the ultimate to be cast before using any incantation, and stuff usually dies really fast. 212 hard mode was selected because it grants the same effect and has multiple enemies to test AoE against. Because we want to test damage dealt per round, I ran the exact same action order every single time. Start with the ultimate, then single target 1-star followed by another single target 1-star. Replace single target incantations with mass attack incantations for multi-target. Other disclaimers are on the screen now, please pause if necessary. Done? Alright. Establishing a base set makes always sense, so I ran these stages 120 times without any weapon and at resonance 0, 5 and 9, one time manually loaded according to the cheat sheet, and one time loaded with Quickload respectively. In the single target test, we are actually about 2% ahead using Quickload for resonance 0, but 3.25% behind for R5. Resonance 9 Quickload comes ahead again with around 4.4% more damage. For the multi-target test, we can see a similar result with again 2% and even 0% and 5.8% for resonance 0, 5 and 9 respectively. At this point, I would also like to point out that the Quickload focuses more on defensive stats and attack instead of crit value and damage bonus. Continuing with Thunderous, we just repeat the same steps 120 times. While the manual load is again ahead by about 3.7% at resonance 5, Quickload outdamages the manual load by 4.6% at resonance 0 and 2.8% at resonance 9 for single target. For multi-target, Quickload is again ahead at resonance 0 and 9 with 3.5% and 2% respectively. At resonance 5, Quickload loses around 1.3% damage compared to the manual load. Before we head into the Brave New World results, I want to emphasize how Brave New World is 10 levels and 1 engravement behind Thunderous. Please keep this in mind. To be honest, Brave New World just emphasizes all the results from before. For single target, Quickload is ahead by 2% at resonance 0, however, this time resonance 5 and 9 are about even with the manual load and we can see the same results for multi-target. This is also the time where I want to point out how an E3 level 60 Thunderous is being outdamaged widely by an E2 level 50 Brave New World. Just saying. Alright, back to the resonances and let's sum it up. First and foremost, while this data shows Quickload being ahead in basically every single scenario, please keep in mind that a sample size of 360 runs is still low. However, it does show that the difference between manually loading and quick loading will not be as great as some people make it out to be. In fact, following this cheat sheet, I would not only lose out on damage for this tested scenario, but also lose out on a lot of defensive stats. Having that said, all of this does not mean you should not build your own resonance. Every character is different, and even depending on the enemy you are facing, you may want to try out a different resonance build. If you are stuck in limbo, try moving some pieces around. But if you aren't min-maxing to the percentage and are more of a casual player, clicking the Quickload button will be fine, at least for many DPS characters, and it is not as bad as some people make it out to be. Peace.